What's up, everybody? We are back at it here. It is Wednesday, July 31st, 2024. Coming at you with your free play midweek hump day. Let's cash some bets, boys. As you can see here, man, if you're new to the channel, I'm helping you find the sharp play daily. That's why it's called Sharp Fantasy Sports. Sharp in terms of, hey, we're ahead of the action. We're not trying to find all these weak ass lines out there. Not trying to find these weak ass plays. Not just listening to the herd and take this play, take that fantasy play, do that. No, I'm trying to find you the play you don't see, the play that's going to help you maximize your profits daily. Okay. So as you can see here, if you've been with me for the last month, just tailing my plays, and you are a $100 unit size, so one unit for you is $100, you're up over a G just over the last 30 days. And that's crazy, man. Just tailing my plays. You're not paying for anything here. Just tail my plays on here, tail my plays on Winible, all free picks coming at you. And this is all just been MLB. Wait till we get into football season, guys. This is going to be insane. We're going to be in the green tenfold this time in 3 months. So make sure you are liking, subscribing, following me here on YouTube. Follow me on the IG, all that good stuff too, as well as Winible, though, if you want free plays all the time, guys. I'm here to help, man. That's what I'm here to do. Educate you on where to make sure you're placing your correct money, as well as help you maximize those profits, right? We're all here. If we're sports betting, if we're playing daily fantasy sports, doing all that stuff, we want to make money, right? We're not here to lose money. Let's find the sharp play for you guys, okay? We've been on a rough streak the last couple days. Yesterday, you could see here, if you followed the free pick on this video, we honestly just missed there. Bassett was looking good too, and he's been over the 4.5K mark the last like 3 starts. Even when the away team has been killing him in terms of on the batting in terms of throwing up earned runs for him. Burns has not been at 3 walks in forever too. So I don't know if that's just some post All-Star break jitters still, a lot of stuff going down with trades yesterday. I'm not sure, but that's unlike him. So it's all good, man. You're going to lose some bets, right? You're not going to win them all. So I got to make sure you're putting down the correct unit size. I think a lot of people don't realize that, right? So you got to make sure you're maintaining that one unit size to get to something like this. If you're putting down one unit per play, you're going to maximize profits in the long run. But it's a long run game here, guys. You're not going to make just 10 units in one day. As you can see here, it's an up and down roller coaster, right? So even though we lost one unit, it's not the end of the world because we're still up over the last month. Got to make sure you're putting down the correct unit size. So that could be, it doesn't have to be $100. It could be $10. It could be $5. It could be $1, right? It doesn't matter. It could be $1,000 if you're a big better like that. But just make sure you're sticking to your unit size so you don't go bankrupt quick. So if you're winning a couple in a row, if you're winning a couple in a row, you hit that high mark right there in the middle. Don't all of a sudden put down like 5 units on your next play because you could just be bankrupt that quickly. So make sure you're putting down 1 unit on all these plays. Sucks we lost this one, but we're back at it today. Back at it in baseball. We're going to the Cubs and the Reds. Nick Lodolo has been killing it this year for the Reds, but he's been a little shaky as of late in terms of giving up a lot of hits. And if we go into his stats against the Cubs, too, I wanted to just show you this really quick. Let's get into his stats here against the Cubbies. Both of these two have been pretty shaky as of late against opposing offenses. So he's been having a good year. Nick has. But when we take a look, last 7 days, he's been okay. Gave up 5 hits last start. It's 5K still. Not the worst in terms of earned runs. But against the Cubs, this is where I thought was interesting against the Cubs here. In the 2 games played against him this year, he's given up 11 hits. That's a decent amount of hits. Even though he's thrown 10Ks, he's given up a lot of hits. So Cubs have actually been hitting the ball pretty decently recently. As you saw yesterday, had 7 hits, even in a loss, 6-3. Before that, in a 7-1 loss here, 3 hits there. Not a great example for you. Against the Royals here, 12 hits. 1 against the Royals again there. 9 hits. They've actually been hitting the ball pretty well recently, and they touched up Lodolo last couple times. At that average mark of where we're at in 5.5 here. As you can see here, that 5.5 number, it's 2.02x per money, so it's pretty good odds actually. They really don't think he's going to go over that, probably just because they think the Cubs suck. The Cubs haven't been playing well, but they've also been hitting the ball pretty decently recently, and I kind of see that continuing here today. And if you go to DraftKings here, It's interesting. The lines are changing constantly, as you can see here, right? You just saw the change probably in real time. It's plus 105 for Lodolo. The 2.5 mark right here for Hendricks is interesting, right? It's at minus 150 right now. Okay, so it's going up, right? You want to make sure we're pairing something like that up. It was at 155 a second ago, literally a second ago before I just showed you this video. And Lodolo's line's going down too. It was at plus 110, so that already went down. So people, that means this is a great example here, guys, in real time, showing you exactly how professional sports bettors are betting on these plays. That means that people are putting money on those plays. People are putting money on over 5.5. That's why I went down from plus 110 to plus 105 that quickly. And similarly with Hendricks here, and it's minus 155 to minus 150, little, and not a huge difference there. But the juice is up on that. So as that continues to rise, it's going to get closer to minus 200, and then all of a sudden it's going to go to minus, 1. It's going to go to, 3 or 1.5, something like that. It's going to go up or down, right, based on which way you're betting on the line. So when you have a highly juiced play like that with Hendricks, you want to make sure you pair it up so you can actually maximize. And you can see here, if you wanted to make this play on a sportsbook like DraftKings, you can't even make this play on here. They're like, hey, sorry, highlighter right there. Your picks cannot be parlayed. So you got to make sure, guys, that you're finding places where you can do this to maximize profits, right? Or you're just never going to win money. If you played these separately, there's no point. Yeah, you may break even if you put a little bit more on Hendricks, Lodolo. It just depends, right? How much your unit size is you're putting down each one. But you want to parlay these up and make sure you're not putting down too much in terms of unit size so you can maximize the profits. This is insane. The fact you can get this at 3.11x your money is nuts. Hendricks, let's go look at Hendricks recently too on ESPN. He's been terrible, man, since the Cubs won the World Series. He's just been going downhill. Taking a look at Hendricks' line. Look at how bad of a year he's having. He's having a terrible year here. Almost north of 7 in terms of ERA. Last 7 days. Look at that. Over 10 ERAs last 7 days. Gave up 6 earned runs in his last start. Now, he pitched, now against Cincy, he pitched okay. I just don't see that continuing, guys. I really don't. It's terrible. Look at his away splits are terrible. 38 earned runs. He's just having a terrible season. I just see it continuing, man. The Cubs are not playing well. The Reds are hitting pretty well. Over 2.5 seems like a lock no matter what. Obviously, the sportsbooks think that too when it's that highly juiced at minus 155 on DraftKings. So make sure you pair that up. 3.11x your money. I'm going to have more plays up too from Player Prop Shop. So in addition to this free pick here on this YouTube video, I put up free picks all the time on Winible. So make sure you're following me on there. You can get other plays for MLB, Olympics, NFL when that starts, all that good stuff. I get a lot of that information outside these videos from Player Prop Shop. I'm not even going to take credit for it, guys. They are awesome. They put up 600 plus plays a month. Probably at least double digits daily on plays. And they have all these write-ups on every single play, every single player prop, telling you exactly where they think the money should be placed. Whether it be on Hendricks over on his earned runs, whether it be, on Schwarber over on hits, something like that. It just depends, right? Huge discount going on right now, too, for the Olympics. Take a look here. 50% off all subscriptions if you use promo code USA by August 5th. That's insane. Usually, their weekly subscription's almost like $50. So if you put 50% in here, $25 a week. Your monthly subscription, you can imagine, highly discounted right now. Unbelievable discount right now. Make sure you lock it in if you want some more plays outside of what I'm doing right here. Through 85, 50% off. Use code USA at checkout. I'll link it in the description of this video if you guys are interested. And like I said, I mentioned earlier, follow me on Winible for more free and VIP plays. As we get closer to the football season, it's going to ramp up even more. Got that linked in here as well. So I'll have a few more on there, obviously probably today and throughout the week. They'll get sent to your email and phone if you want to tail these plays. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok, guys. Sharp Fantasy Sports on all platforms. Sharp Fantasy Sports here on YouTube, IG, and TikTok. I got all stuff there for, player props, fantasy football, all that good stuff. And if you need a code for Chalkboard, if you're new to Chalkboard, and Android users, you just got access to this now going forward, which is awesome for you guys. You did not have access to Chalkboard, and you are so lucky because the best daily fantasy sports app out there. Use my code SHARPSPORTS on Chalkboard for a 100% match on your first deposit. That is insane. So you can put in $10 and get $10 matched, or you can put up to $100, get $100 matched. Make sure you use Sharp Sports. I got that linked in the description as well if you need a deposit match. So don't get on Chalkboard for the first time without getting a deposit match. Make sure you do that. It's free money, guys. Again, We're locking in today. Cubs, Reds. Lodolo over 5.5 hits allowed. Hendricks over 2.5 earned runs. Make sure you lock in with me. Let's ride, boys. Get this mark even higher. Let's get up to 20 units here by the end of August. Let's see if we can do it. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Take care. Let's ride.